part 284C3C, line 22f1fa19c3c, elliptic cubic curves, Abelian variety complex numbers 5G Wow Seti. There's the alien radio signal, and here's a diagram with some calculations underneath it. y2 equals x3 minus x. And the second one is y2 equals x3 minus x plus 1. So these are graphs of curves. Okay, I just read you the equations there. Quotes from Wiki. In mathematics, an elliptic curve is a smooth projective algebraic curve of genus 1, on which there is a specified point 0. It's late. It's 11:14 and I'm tired. Elliptic curve is in fact an Abelian variety. That is, it has a multiplication defined algebraically with respect to which it is necessarily a commutative group, and O serves as the identity element, or 0. Often the curve itself, without 0 specified, is called an elliptic curve. Any elliptic curve can be written as a plain algebraic curve defined by an equation of the form y2 equals x3 plus ax plus b, which is non-singular. That is, its graph has no cusps or self-intersections. When the characteristic of the coefficient field is equal to 2 or 3, the above equation is not quite general enough to comprise all non-singular cubic curves. See below for a more precise definition. The point O, or 0, is actually the point at infinity in the projective plane if y to the power of 2 equals p to x, where p is any polynomial of degree 3 in x with no repeated roots. Then we obtain a non-singular plane curve of genus 1, which is thus an elliptic curve. If p has degree 4 and is square, free this equation again. Describe a plane curve of genus 1. However, it has no natural choice of identity element. More generally, any algebraic curve of genus 1, for example, from the intersection of two quadric surfaces embedded in three-dimensional projective space, is called an elliptic curve, provided that it has at least one rational point. Using the theory of elliptic functions, it can be shown that elliptic curves defined over the complex numbers correspond to embeddings of the torus into the complex projective plane. The torus is also an Abelian group, and in fact this correspondence is also a group isomorphism. Elliptic curves are especially important in number theory and constitute a major area of current research. For example, they were used in the proof by Andrew Wiles, assisted by Richard Taylor, of Fermat's last theorem. They also find applications in cryptography. See the article Elliptic Curve Cryptography and Integer Factorization. An elliptic curve is not an ellipse. See elliptic integral for the origin of the term. Topologically, an elliptic curve is a torus. Keyword Abelian variety. Quote from Wiki: when a complex torus carries the structure of an algebraic variety, this structure is necessarily unique. In the case G equals 1, the notion of Abelian variety is the same as that of elliptic curve, and every complex torus gives rise to such a curve. For G to be greater than 1, it has been known since Riemann that the algebraic variety condition imposes extra constraints on a complex torus. 7:26 p.m. on July 22nd. My thoughts. G equals 1 is a key number because it represents speed, here as in the UFO Engine 5G force formula of ideas. The key words are going to be complex torus manifolds. We're going to see, you want to see those definitions in the next videos. Thank you for watching.